Hey y'all, Uppity Unicorn here. So I went, one of my sisters is out of town, and usually when she goes out of town with her fiance, what we do is take the kids out to play so that it kind of buffers the fact that they are not here, right? So usually I don't leave the house. I already don't leave the house because I'm introverted, but also because I'm in mourning. But since my other sister didn't have anyone to take the kids with, and it's a huge place. There's my puka nuna, and it's a huge place. So I'm just like, and there's her brother, and I'm like, okay, I'll go with you. So I'm outside of the house, and I've not really been out like it's been months. The last time I went out is when Mr. Uppity took me go kart driving on a date, and I smoked him. Um, Always been good at go karts. Anyhow, so basically, it was just her birthday, and she's a unicorn, like I'm a unicorn. So we always, when it's her birthday, we'll give her colorful hair. All the kids were having trouble with their pants, and this is one of my sisters just kind of adjusting her pants. Anyhow, listen, there were so many dads. There were so many black dads present. Look, there were so many black dads. I almost cried in there for several reasons. One, because I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and usually, if there is a black dad, there's a non-black mom, and whatever. If he's present, anyhow. There's another dad down there that you didn't see with another black dad, excuse me, sitting down there at the table. Um, Anyhow, there were so many. This is a huge place, so I'm just getting little camera shots of stuff the kids are doing, so I could send it back to their mom. But like, there were so many black dads, and I was just like, "What? Where did you guys all come from?" Um, there were black dads and black families, and I was fighting back tears because I was so happy. And here's the deal. I used to be an educator. I was a teacher for 10 years. So when you are in an occupation like that, you can tell what a family's relationship is. You can tell if he's only pretending to be super dad. You can tell if he's a dad who's not always around. You can tell if, the mom is the more dominant in the relationship. Like there's just so much that you can tell. Um, but I saw these dads, like they were walking in step with their sons. And when I say in step, I mean their mannerisms, their rhythm, their hairstyles. I saw this big dread-headed family, and like I'm like, they must think I'm like staring at them. I should look away. I don't want them to think I'm like being weird or something. But they were just so black and so beautiful. I was like, you know what? I need a tissue. I can't take it. And here's what's going on. Because and I did a video about this. High five. I did a video about this. Like in reality, not a black girl and a ginger. It's always a ginger. Anyhow, I did a video about this because it's like, oh, African American men are the most present dads. And, everyone in the sector got really upset about that. And rightfully so, because it was misspoken. The majority of African American dads are not present, okay? But the ones who are present are the most present fathers. And their fatherhood is second to none. So, what black dads who are present do in their household, like maybe an Asian dad is there, but he just pays the bill and goes to the back room. Maybe the white dad is there and he's the disciplinarian, and that's it. But black dads are out here cornrowing hair, French braiding, putting on bonnets, going and pretending to get shot so that their kid feels okay getting a vaccine. Like they're out here they're out here super involved in roles that some would say are traditionally feminine, but it's these particular men who were fatherless, right? They knew what kind of dad that they needed. They knew where the wound was and where the pain was, and they just made this decision, I'm not going to be what my dad was for me. So another black dad in the shot. And the thing is, I'm just focusing on the kids here. Like in reality, like there were more people I could have videoed. And hear me out, because I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in Washington State. It's a very white place. Okay. Um, Now Federal Way might have a few more people of color, but I mean, you can look around and see what's going on. Anyhow, I'm saying this. I'm saying this to say this. What if there's a generational break that we aren't really recognizing? So when we're online going back and forth with Gen X and boomers and older millennials, yeah, they failed. But some of these younger millennials, some of these, I mean, even the geriatric millennials, I say like even some of these men who are like 36, 37, they're out here with their kids, and they're this generation of men, they're doing more fatherhood than the black men before them. And hear me out, because you guys know Mr. Uppity was the best father I've ever seen in my life, and he's Gen X. Um, but this was not a black place. It was not a black gathering. It was not, Soul Food Sunday. It was just an organic gathering of people. And I mean, there were so many black dads. Um, Before you get yourself in a tizzy, I'm not pandering. I'm not, um, I'm just, I majored in journalism. I just report what I see. And I was in there almost crying. I'll be completely honest. I was in there in tears. And I definitely think, the generation of deadbeats before them, they're still around, they're still talking, they're still Kevin Samuels, they're still in our face, they're still problematic, they're still hurting the community, they're still there. But like, I wonder if, how black women got the message when black men were just like, oh, you're ghetto, you're ignorant, you're broke, you're a welfare mom, you're a teenage pregnancy having, whatever. Like, we kind of got the message. I think some of these men also got the message when we were just like deadbeat dad, deadbeat dad, deadbeat dad, deadbeat papa was a Rolling Stone. Um, yeah. So, I mean, dare I say it's a small improvement, but things are getting better. That was the cutest little couple. I know I brought your attention to that little high five, but like that was another black dad that just went down the slide with his black woman. I don't know if they were married or what kind of relationship they had, but they were a couple. I can rewind that really quick. Um, and I know that they were a couple because they look young, but my sister was like, I recognize old boy from high school. So this right here, these are adults. I hope you can see what I'm pointing to. Like this guy with his hair pulled back and this girl here. These are adults. These are a couple, and they came with their kids. How stinking cute. And oh my gosh, I'm noticing my niece's little wardrobe malfunction. Honestly, a lot of kids were there, with the moons. We figured the smartest thing to do next time is to put her in a dress and put some leggings underneath it so that, we had to stop her like over and over again, like a million times. It just wardrobe malfunction. Here's one.